What is going on, my fellow zombie slayers? It is Nelly B here, and welcome back to a brand new zombies map comparison. Now, I haven't done one of these in about 2 weeks, and the first one that I did really well. Now, this one is going to be on ZESTUBO no SHIMA and Shadows of Evil. As you can see from the thumbnail, since you clicked on this video, you had to have seen it, and the title. So these are debatably the 2 worst maps in all of Black Ops 3 Zombies, and some may even say all of zombies in general. Anyways, what I do in zombie map comparison is I compare 2 maps for things like initial feel, setup, after setup, replayability, innovative or new things, what did the map bring to the table for zombies, and storyline. And I just give my personal opinion on the map. And then after all that, I give you my recommended setup for the map, both maps, and then I pick the winner. Now, the first couple ones, like initial feel, setup, all the way down to storyline, are out of 10. One map may get 5 and the other map may get another 5, but it's always going to be out of 10. And my personal feel is going to be out of 5. I never give half points simply because I don't really think it works that way. If I do end up doing it, it'd probably be for a special occasion. But anyways, guys, let's get right into the video. So for our first category, we have initial feel. Now, this is when you pretty much spawn into the map. How do you feel you're going to do? Do you feel like you want to do everything? Do you feel like you want to do the Easter egg, go to high round, all of that right when you spawn into the map? And also the initial feel that you thought at first. Now, for Shadows of Evil, this was kind of weird because I got it after the game had come out, had been out for a while, and I had already heard mostly everybody's opinion about it. It's bad. It's not that bad. It's definitely not transit. You know, it's okay. It's fine. It's whatever. When I spawned in, I felt, wow, this is amazing. This is new zombies to me. I hadn't played new zombies since Origins came out, and I was just really excited and just really hyped. Now, when ZESTUBO no SHIMA came out, I was hyped because it was the first DLC map that I had played, like right when it got released. So I was pretty hyped, but then I looked around and saw all the nasty colors and just kind of thought, you know? So for Shadows of Evil, I'm going to give that a 7, and ZESTUBO no SHIMA, I'm going to give that a 3. Now, going into setup, how long does it take? How excruciatingly painful is it? Do you want to do this do you want to have to do this? Are you going to enjoy it? Does it go with the game? Now, for Shadows of Evil, everybody, you know, hated it after about a week or even a couple days of playing the map. And it's really just getting the rituals done, building the shield, the Mars Dogwa, or the Wakkaking servant, or whatever, and getting Pack Punch open, and you're pretty much good. You just gotta get your perks after that, and it's fine. It's not as long or excruciatingly painful as ZESTUBO no SHIMA. But for ZESTUBO no SHIMA, my setup consists of power, Pack a Punch, KT4 upgrade, and the Easter egg, because the Easter egg has one of the best camping spots in all of zombies, I think, and a lot of the community thinks. But it's just so long. It takes about 2.5 hours if you're just chilling and you're not trying to rush things. But yeah, so I give Shadows of Evil a 6 for that, and ZESTUBO no SHIMA a 4. Now, after setup, this is pretty much, are you gonna want to go to a high round? Are you gonna want to do the Easter egg? Are you gonna want to explore the map? Are you just chill, or do you want to just quit? I'm done with the map. I don't want to play. For Shadows of Evil, I kind of just don't want to play. I don't really enjoy playing on this map. I mean, it's a good setting, it's okay, but I just feel like for the launch of Black Ops 3, they could have done a little bit better. Now, that's not bashing Shadows of Evil. Shadows of Evil is a good map in its own ways, but I just don't want to go to a high round. I never really feel like, oh yeah, let me get to a high round. I want to beat my high round on this. No, it's get in, get some gameplay, and get out. That's pretty much what Shadows of Evil is now. For ZESTUBO no SHIMA, this is probably one of the most maps I played on launch, like when I first got it. I played this with my friend Tobes and so many other people so many times, and this map was actually pretty fun to me, and it still is. I mean, if I want to get in once a week and do the Easter egg and go for a high round, then I'll do that. But usually, when I do play this, I do want to go for a high round because it is relatively easy. So for Shadows of Evil, I give that a 2, and ZESTUBO no SHIMA, I give that an 8. Moving on into the next category. The next category is replayability. Do you want to go back and play this map after you're done playing it? And honestly, I don't really feel this. I feel the same about both maps. I really don't want to play it constantly over and over again, one right after another. I mean, I usually get in and get some gameplay and get out. ZESTUBO no SHIMA, I might play for longer just because I enjoy that map more, but I'm not gonna play ZESTUBO no SHIMA, do the whole setup, and then die, go get something to eat, come back, and then play again. No, I'm probably gonna play some multiplayer, I'm probably gonna play a different game, or I'm probably just gonna watch some YouTube videos. So for both these maps, I give them a 5 and 5. Now for innovative things, this is the new things that, you know, the game or the map brought to zombies. Now, Shadows of Evil was the first map for Black Ops 3 Zombies, and we know this. Without this, we probably wouldn't have Gobble Guns or Widow's Wine. I can't even think of really anything else it really brought to the table other than those. But ZESTUBO no SHIMA didn't really bring anything new. I mean, we had the KT4, but I mean, it's a wonder weapon. It pretty much is like this liquefier, just not slippery. So for Shadows of Evil, I'm gonna have to give that an 8, and for ZESTUBO no SHIMA, I'm gonna have to give that a 2. Now for the storyline, this is very, very debatable, seeing as nobody really likes Takeyao's character and nobody really likes the Shadows of Evil characters. I mean, they're funny, but they're not something that we want back. The one map, you know, hit and miss, or not. I don't even know what I'm saying. But for Shadows of Evil, at the end, Rick Topham comes out and grabs a summon key. Everybody thought that was, you know, oh my gosh, the universes and stuff. And I thought that was cool at first, but now it's just kind of like, to all the other things. Whereas ZESTUBO no SHIMA, on the other hand, Takeo was my favorite character ever since I played Black Ops 1, and he's always been my favorite character. And to see him go through what he had to go through, it just, you know, it kind of brought some tears to my eyes, man. You know, I got a little emotional. That's my favorite character. He's doing all this stuff, and he's getting messed up in the head, just like everybody else, but I don't know, ZESTUBO no SHIMA got to me. So for ZESTUBO no SHIMA, I'm gonna have to get that a 7. For Shadows of Evil, I'm gonna have to give that a 3. So now for my personal opinion on both of these maps. For Shadows of Evil, I don't tend to play this map too often. I don't play it for fun, and the only time I really wanted to play it was to get the Easter egg done, and that's about it. I don't really go for this as a fun map to play for me anyway. So going into ZESTUBO no SHIMA, I actually really enjoy this map. Not as much as the other maps in Black Ops 3, but it is still a pretty good map to me. And for that reason, I'm gonna have to give Shadows of Evil a 0 and ZESTUBO no SHIMA 5. My recommended setup for Shadows of Evil is Jug, Double Tap, Speed Cola, and Widow's Wine, but if you're playing solo, then I would take Double Tap out for Quick Revive. Now, the weapons I recommend you having is the Haymaker with Deadwire and the Wakkaking Servant. Now, for Shadows of Evil, I recommend the same thing because you can get the same perks, just Deadshot and Electric Cherry. But you don't need to get those. Just get Jug, Double Tap, Speed Cola, and Widow's Wine if you're playing multiplayer. If you're not, take Double Tap out for Quick Revive, and you're going to want the Masamune and Marshals with Deadwire. So the final score for both maps is 30 for Shadows of Evil and 35 for ZESTUBO no SHIMA. That's right, ZESTUBO no SHIMA is a better map for me, but that's just my opinion. You guys can write down what you believe in the comments. Don't write an explanation, just say Shadows of Evil or ZESTUBO no SHIMA, if whichever you prefer. So anyways, guys, that is going to be it for the video. If you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And guys, don't forget to recommend 2 maps for the next zombie map comparison. Anyways, guys, that is going to be it for the video. Peace.
Yeah. I seen a lot of shit I shouldn't have, but never forgot it though. Brothers on the corner selling crack like it was not a though. Walk inside my kitchen, baking soda all up on the floor. Police banging on the door.